The Knicks front office is not playing around right now. After drafting Mohamed Diawara at pick number 51 last night, they just now followed it up by signing 19-year-old guard Dink Pate to a deal. Two major upside plays, two big-time athletes, and both set to be part of this year's Summer League squad. Let's break down exactly what's going on here and why these moves could be a sneak peek at the Knicks' next developmental gems. So what's going on? It's KNYT here, and today we're diving into New York's two newest additions, Mohamed Diawara and Dink Pate. What do they bring to the table, what's the plan, and how do they fit into the Knicks' big picture? Let's get into it. So first, Mohamed Diawara. This was a name barely on anyone's radar coming into draft night, but the Knicks clearly saw something here. Diawara is a 6'9" wing/forward from France, just 20 years old, with a ridiculous 7'5" wingspan and legit defensive versatility. Ian Begley reported that Diawara is close friends with Pacôme Dadiet, and now the two of them will team up in Summer League. Here's what the Strickland had to say about him before the draft: a true flyer, 6'9", a little handle, decent looking jumper, and exactly the kind of high risk, high reward pick that you take late in the second round. And honestly, that's what this feels like. He's raw, the shot needs work, he hit under 30% from deep and 55% from the line, so his production hasn't matched the physical tools just yet. But the upside, the defensive potential, and the fit alongside what the Knicks are building, it's easy to see why they rolled the dice. And yes, Diawara will be at Summer League. Whether he ends up on a two-way deal or a training camp contract is to be determined, but the plan is clearly to see if they can develop him, stash him potentially in Westchester, and see if he grows into that second round minimum deal down the line. And now Dink Pate. This one just dropped. Per ESPN, the Knicks have agreed to a deal with the 19-year-old former G League Ignite and Mexico City guard. Pate is 6'7", possibly still growing at only 19 years old, a point forward type with massive upside. He's been on radars as a long-term play, super young, great frame, and flashes of real passing vision and on-ball creation. And let's be honest, Pate did not light it up with Ignite or in Mexico City. The numbers weren't eye-popping, but for the Knicks, this is the perfect kind of low-cost swing. They're betting on the tools, the size, the potential, and hoping they can develop him into something over the next few years. And it's no surprise they're bringing him in now with the second apron looming, and getting young talent on cheap deals is key. I would expect to see Pate in Summer League battling for a two-way or even Exhibit 10 spot. And if he can polish up the decision-making and the jumper, who knows what he could become. So where do these two fit in? The Knicks Summer League squad is coming together now and it's looking fun. For guards, we have Tyler Kolek, Bawali Bales, and now Dink Pate. For wings, we have Pacôme Dadiet, Mohamed Diawara, Kevin McCullough Jr., and potentially Anton Watson. And the bigs include Ariel Hukporti and James Nagy. That's a ton of athleticism, length, defensive potential, and upside across the board. Diawara brings that switchable wing defense and potential to stretch the floor if the shot comes around. Pate brings that size and creativity at guard with a chance to grow into a modern playmaking wing. And what I love most is that these aren't empty swings. They're calculated. The Knicks are hunting value, looking for pieces that could fit long-term around the core of Brunson, Towns, OG, Mikal, Hart, and Deuce. Bottom line is that the Knicks are taking smart flyers, and the Summer League team is going to be a must-watch this year. Mohamed Diawara and Dink Pate both bring upside and both fit the kind of player profile this front office loves, and both could absolutely carve out a role down the line if they put in the work. And hey, if you're excited to see what these guys look like in orange and blue, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and stay locked in for more Knicks coverage as we break down every move this front office makes. And with that being said, it's been KNYT here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.